So in these days when almost every management guru's books, magazines, DVDs, the internet is out there, people can find a lot of things themselves. What is it that you are imparting that these guys are not able to garner from the net or from books? Tell me.
People can find a lot of things, but people don't think.
Okay.
So that is the problem, or that is the solution I'm exactly looking at. See, my programs don't concentrate on theories. My programs concentrate on experience.
Okay.
If at the end of my program a participant is able to initiate his self-thinking ability, I strongly believe that he will get any type of conclusion in life.
And also you would have done your job if you are able to generate that.
Exactly. See, what happens is most of the programs, this type of training programs, participants come with an expectation that I need to have a ready-made technique, go there tomorrow to my office, apply it. But one of the biggest, I won't say a drawback, a biggest gap is most of the techniques are Western techniques.
Okay.
As I discussed with you earlier, the subconscious perception of ancient wisdom or Western techniques, everything is different in India. See, you have a different corporate culture in West.
Yes.
You have an entirely different corporate culture.
Yeah, they call their bosses by name
India.
and they have all sorts of...
So those kind of things. So what happens is, at the end of the day, what happens, every program becomes a theoretical program. Okay, even though few programs, people apply it and get results, but most of the programs are looked at as a program with but what is in store for me? Nothing.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't apply to them.
So we primarily concentrate, and at the end of our program, if the participant comes to me and says, from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to think, sir. And I'm going to plan my course of action. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find out my SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. I'm going to do a self-introspection on my lifestyle. I'm going to set this goal. I'm going to do this. I feel...
So at what age do you think this sort of awareness should creep into people?
I strongly recommend from school days, preferably from 5th standard.
Yes.
My kids are more advanced. My son knows better mobile handling skills than me. He's just 6th standard.
Yeah, I mean that of course is a field where we expect them to be. But in other areas, are they old enough and mature enough to understand?
Exactly. See,
they can.
The governance, see, I personally feel as a psychologist, at the age of 10, in the current lifestyle, the kids come to understand various aspects of life. I always tell parents this, if you are not going to teach something, he is going to listen from someone else. If that listening is not proper, his channel or his lifestyle is going to be changed. So it's better the parent call him and talk to him. If you feel holy about or holy or unholy about talking something, definitely the kid is going to go and ask.
So if a school listening to us talk now decides, hey, I think we need to do this in our school, how do they go about it? What should they do?
They need to call me or invite me for a public program, so I can address students.
So they go on your website and
they can go to my website.
And what's it called?
www.goripe.com.
GoRipe.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if you type Dr. Vijay Anand Sriram in Google, you will get 7 pages.
But if I have to type all 7 names, I'll never get there.
No, only Vijay Anand Sriram is
Vijay Anand Sriram is good.
Yeah.
And then you'll respond back to them and give them a package.
We have a standard protocol. We have a proposal, tailor-made proposal. Our executive will go to the school, will understand the requirements, sit with the principals, and
it's based on numbers of participants.
The commercial aspect is different, but what we normally do is we understand the core objective of the program, come back and design. We have a central R&D team. We come back and design the course curriculum tailor-made to the school students. We don't give the standard programs for all schools. So probably every thought process differs. The principal of a school decides the culture of the school.
Yes.
So according to her thought process, what is the vision that she wants to achieve to their school is prime most important to us. So we take that input, then design the curriculum.
Do you incorporate any elements of sport in your creation of your program?
No,
is sport, physical activity, any part of it?
No, we do our program itself in an experiential learning. We do a lot of activities. You can call it as a sport, or you can call it as a mind activity or things like that. We do a lot of management games, wherein participants will go through a simulation model. We will teach a technique. They will go through the simulation of the technique by themselves, then understand the technique in principle.
Okay, quickly tell me, what could you recommend that as a 5th standard child do to really sharpen his skills in any field that you think?
We have to develop the outside the box thinking ability of the child, because of the current environmental influence they have, the ability to think is absolutely zero with them. They are so monotonous that they don't think.
Is that so? Is that you think that the kids of today are losing their ability to think independently?
No, not the question of losing their ability. They are not triggered. They are not triggered to think. See, their lifestyle is so tight. From morning to evening, they get up and they get up at morning. They go in their school van at 7:30. They go to the school. They are packed with curriculum. They come back. Either they watch TV or they do something. They go for different classes. 9:30. The kid is totally exhausted. There were days where we used to go to the road and play. A lot of thinking were there. We had limited resources.
Is it that the headmasters and students and teachers don't know these things, that they're overloading the kids?
See, everyone are like that. No, everyone were trained like that. So it's not that they don't know. It's that they don't have an option.
Yeah.
When the entire force is walking towards right, if you walk towards left, no, then people will look at you in a different way.
So since you say they don't have an option, how can they be blamed for it? If they themselves are saying there is no option to this curriculum that we are giving you.
Someone has to build the cat.
So you don't say it's necessarily the good thing. That is what is happening.
See, it's like this. No, see, probably rather than blaming them, probably we introduce them to this curriculum. Automatically, the child will start looking at things.
Maybe this today's what's happening with this Aam Aadmi Party and all is probably a result of people starting thinking for themselves.
Exactly.
And maybe that's
the power of internet is proved today.
Yes, and then these things will trigger more and more people to think.
True.
So Vijay, it's been lovely talking to you. I wish you every success, and I hope you go and transform all those kids out there.
Not only kids, everyone there.
Well, everybody is a kid till he is old.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.